Hi everyone! Today I'm making a super cute crochet hair clip that's really quick and beginner friendly. I've made many versions of this clip and you can use the same pattern to create any design you like. Just mix and match your colors and shapes to make it your own. Let's get started. Okay, now let's start the first clip. So first make a slip knot and make 10 chain stitches. I'm going to count them out loud so we stay together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now we'll begin our double crochets. We are going to start in the third chain from the hook. So skip the first two chains nearest the hook and insert your hook into the third chain. To make a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook. Now yarn over, pull up a loop. Now yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now yarn over and pull through both the loops. That's your double crochet. Let's do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain. Now yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And now yarn over and pull through both the loops. Total we need to make 7 double crochets. So third, fourth, fifth, sixth and 7th. Now in the last chain we need to make 4 double crochets into that single chain. This is what gives the clip its rounded end. So work 4 double crochets. So the first double crochet, then the second into the same stitch, then third, and fourth. Now we are going to work back along the opposite side of the foundation chain. Next, I'll make 6 double crochets along this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 'Then in the final stitch at the end, make 3 double crochets into that same stitch. This mirrors the fullness we made on the opposite end and gives the clip a nice even edge. To finish, slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet to close the round. So yarn over and pull through both the loops. And chain 1. Now let's start the next round. You need to make a single crochet, so insert your hook. Now yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll show that again. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Total we need to make 8 single crochets. Once you have done those 8, we'll do our increases. For the next 3 stitches, make a single crochet increase. That means you'll place 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So we have made 1 single crochet and then we'll insert another single crochet into that same stitch. Now we'll make the second increase. So 1 single crochet and then another single crochet into the same stitch. Now the third increase. Next, work 1 single crochet in each of the following 7 stitches down the other side. And again in the next 3 stitches, we'll do single crochet increases. 2 single crochets in each of those 3 stitches. This balances the shape and keeps the oval nice and symmetrical. After you're done, make a slip stitch into the first stitch. This completes the base of our clip. We are going to use the same base for every clip we make, so once you get this shape, you'll be able to create any design on top of it. Now we'll start adding the frill around the edge. To begin, chain 3. This chain creates a little lift that forms the first part of the frill. After chaining 3, make a slip stitch into the next stitch. Then again chain 3 and slip stitch into the next stitch. Once that's done, we just repeat the same pattern all the way around. Chain 3 and then slip stitch into the next stitch. Now I'll go ahead and complete the round. Once you are done, just chain 1 and cut off your yarn. Next, weave in the ends to give it a clean look. Now we'll add the little decorative design. First, place your hook into the oval base. Pick a stitch on the top where you want your design to sit. Insert your hook through that stitch from front to back, so the hook comes out on the underside of the piece. Next, insert your hook into the next stitch and then pull up a loop and pull through. Insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop and pull through. happy with the design, go ahead and remove your hook from the loop. Just let the loop stay open and don't pull it tight. Now insert your hook again, this time from back to front through the same stitch where your design ends. Gently place that open loop back into your hook and pull it through to the front. Next, chain 1 to lock everything in place. This tiny chain acts like a knot but looks cleaner and blends into the design. After that, you can cut your yarn, leave a small tail and pull it through to secure it. Next, I am adding a simple crisscross design using a needle and some white yarn. I'll also add a bow to my clip. Later in the video, I'll also show you how to attach the metal clip to your crochet base so it looks neat and holds really well. But before we get to that, let me show you how to make the other clip designs. For the next design, I'm starting with the same base as the first clip. The base stays exactly the same, we are just changing the border this time. So to begin the border, I'm switching to a different colored yarn. I'm using a blue yarn for this one. Insert your hook into any stitch along the edge and make a slip stitch. And now chain 1. Now we are going to make single crochets in reverse. This is sometimes called the crab stitch. To do this, instead of crocheting into the next stitch forward, you'll make a single crochet into the stitch behind your hook, the previous stitch. So insert your hook backward and then pull up a loop, and now yarn over and pull through both the loops. It might feel a little awkward at first because you're working in the opposite direction, but once you get into the rhythm, it creates a very neat rope-like edging. Just keep working a reverse single crochet into each previous stitch all the way around the base. Once you are done with the crab stitch, just slip stitch, chain 1 and cut off your yarn. Next, I added the same little slip stitch design on this clip, just like we did on the first one. After that, I placed a small bow in the center and stitched it down and then added a pearl on top to complete the design. And now for the last clip, I'm again starting with the same base and the same frill design that we used for the very first clip. Once that's ready, I'll show you how to make a little tulip to place on top. First, I'm making a magic ring. If you don't want to use the magic ring method, I've already uploaded a video on how to make a substitute for it, so you can check that out as well. We'll make popcorn stitch for the tulip, so start by chaining 3 and then we'll work 4 double crochets into the magic ring. For the tulip stitch, I've also uploaded a separate video explaining it step by step, so if you don't understand it here or want a clearer view, you can check that video as well. Once you are done with 4 double crochets, chain 3 and then slip stitch into the magic ring and tighten the ring. Then chain 1 and cut off your yarn. I've made 2 tulips for this design and I'll attach them using hot glue. I've also sewn down little stem and leaves to keep everything in place. After that, I'll add the same slip stitch border design. And finally, I'm finishing it with a small bow and a pearl in the center to tie everything together. Here are all the different clips I've made using the same base. You can create so many variations with this pattern. Just experiment with different colors, borders and little decorations and make any style of clip you like. Now to attach the metal clip, I've already cut the felt into an oval shape and I've also made the little slit in the center. I've already inserted the metal clip through that stitch and now we have to glue our crochet piece. And now our clip is done. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fun crochet ideas. Bye!